All right, jumping into a brand new tournament. We are fighting for intensive training receive. Jumping in, we are seeded. Fangs are seeded. It is the Sykes versus Beasts, Goers versus Glories. So I'm feeling pretty confident about our chances here. We've just been like, honestly, I feel like we've almost been like crushing opposition since we've increased that teamwork. That teamwork seems to have made a good difference. And we are just, dare I say, the bee's knees. Also, going for intensive training receive, I should check. I don't know who we actually give this to. I mean, I guess I'll figure it out, but we'll have to figure that out before the final match, of course. Once you're in that final match, there's no real good way to identify who has what training outside of like stats. Like if someone has like 255 in a stat, you could probably guess they have a training. But even that's not a guarantee. They could just naturally hit that level without training. So let's jump in. Glories win, Beasts win. Very expected results. I mean, Sykes and Goers are like bottom of the pack, so they didn't really have a good chance of winning to begin with, to be honest. But let's jump through. Receive. Who gets receive? Easy answer. Shaami. Love it. I mean, just looking at Shaami right there, it just makes sense. We're gonna overhead max pressure and believe we can defeat the Beasts. I feel like Beasts are it doesn't make sense, but it feels like they're our worst matchup. Like they have a center attack, they just push mid, and it seems like it gets us sometimes. Fang's probably second worst, and then Glories are probably our best matchup out of the top teams, you know. And then Sykes and Goers should be like give me matches, like they should be very easy to win, but and not always, you know, it depends. I mean, at this point, 3-0, a minute left. Like the writing's on the wall. The scoreboard is something we can all see. And 4-0, I mean, oh, excuse me, I'm wrong. 5-0 is the final score. An absolute dominant performance from our team. Next, we're going to see Fangs versus Glories. Should be a Fangs victory, but Glories sometimes can surprise. It just depends. There is almost like, so this is maybe a weird thought, but I didn't plan on doing it in this series. Maybe it's a standalone video, but I was thinking about reducing all teams' stats to 0. So like going through the training and dropping all their stats to 0 on purpose, and then seeing who wins. I don't know. Is that the indicator of best formation? you just drop every stat to 0, and you just see like who wins. You know. The alternative. It was part of another idea I had. Let's actually run through Hot Springs. It was part of another idea I had where I was thinking like, what if we just dropped all stats to 0 except for goalie's catch, got that to 99, and with that setup, like the question being, is there a world where like a game lasts forever? Maybe, I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. I thought about doing that as like a live stream as a test, just to, you know, just for fun. There's such an innate part of me though that like, I hate losing videos. Like, I don't want to like lose any footage, and because YouTube only keeps the last 12 hours of a live stream, it would be tough to keep it going. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like I only have so much hard drive space. So if I'm streaming it and I'm recording it to the local drive, like I'm just gonna run out eventually. You know what I could do is I could record it at just a low resolution, like 720p, and I could basically have infinite storage. Because I've got like a 10 terabyte drive and room to upgrade, so I could get, I don't know, like 20 terabytes, and then run that for a week. Like that would probably, assuming that the program doesn't crash, like that would probably, that'd probably be fine. Like it would probably just keep on going and going. Oh man, the Guado Glory is able to get that long pass, is bad for me, gives them a good opportunity to score. Thankfully Payne, with the pressure play, able to stop it. Yeah, I had some friends asking me, like they were more in disbelief asking me, like they're like, you keep all the footage? And I'm like, yeah. Basically every single video you see on the channel is backed up on a local drive that I have, just because I don't know, not that it matters to anyone else but me, but like there's a certain sadness in me working for like a series for like 2 years and then losing all the footage. You know what I mean? Like it's like to like lost the time. Like, you know, I don't know. It's kind of a bummer. I don't like the idea of that happening. Not that my series are anything special or anything. It's just a lot of time and work was put into it. So to lose it all would be a shame. I don't know. I feel that way about a lot of channels though. Some of the I understand like people change and the landscape changes. But some old YouTubers I watched, like they like cleared their channels out. Like they removed all their videos and then just like I go back to like watch them, but I just don't see them. I mean I should probably talk about the game considering we're down a point and just got intercepted. But yeah, like the one of the YouTubers, I think they've re-uploaded a few of them, but like one of the YouTubers I watched like growing up was a dude named Kev Jumba, and he has a kind of an interesting story. He like he didn't like some of his old videos. He didn't like what the message they sent. He quit YouTube. I could mess up the time on here, but he quit YouTube, became a monk actually, like it, you know, and that was like his life that he pursued. But as part of that, he got rid of his YouTube videos. So when I went back to watch them, you know, they were just gone. SXC Phil, I think as well, or Philip DeFranco, as he's known now. Also, I think removed some of the old videos. You know, I don't know. I'm not a good judge on like what's good to keep and what's bad, and you know, I just it's a shame that I can't see them again. Obviously, I've changed as a person too, though, so maybe I watch them and be like, this isn't a great video. Like I don't like what this is saying. It's, I don't know. Yeah, either way, 1-to-1, Shaami with the tackle. Talking about actual Blitzball here, not old YouTubers. Shaami pressure play shoot, massive goal, 2-1. Not to get too far off Blitzball, but I'm curious, you guys, what did you guys watch growing up? Like, what was your first introduction to YouTube? Like, I think mine was like 2008, 9. That's when I like started doing YouTube stuff. And this channel was 2015, 2010. I forget when I started this channel. I think 2015 maybe. But yeah, I've been doing YouTube for a decade and a half now. Something like that. But what did you guys watch initially? What was your first YouTubers? The whole platform changed a lot since then though. It's very different. Yeah, I don't know what it is. I mean, not to switch up here. I don't know. I don't know if it's like the long game or not, but it's like the Guado boys crumbled in that last few moments. Down 2 points now, 3-1. I mean, this is they started out so strong too with the lead 1-0. They were. I think this is a fatality of their backline. We talk about this a lot, but how the Guado Glories try to set up their team is on the backline. They try to get the ball to the backline. Yeah, sure, whatever, right? And then they have something called a long pass or a long feed strategy. So they try to do the long pass, but what happens a lot is they just get tackled. Like we can intercept them sometimes, but really they get perfect example. They just get tackled there, and then we're right at the goal. It's the same thing that frustrated us when we played as them. Because what would happen is we'd have players that would just take a tackle, and then we'd get immediately scored on. So the Guado Glories are seeing that curse kind of unfold for them today, but yeah, it's definitely putting a damper on their efforts. It is not going well for them. We are gonna have Yuma Guado with the ball, but ooh, tackle from the the twin Ada. But yeah, no time left. 3-1 final score. Looks like Shaami is gonna claim that receipt. Oh, yeah, they keep on interrupting me and getting more goals. 4-1 final score. Shaami is gonna get that prize, that intensive training receive. Very welcome prize. There it is. Wow, what a game. What a game. Yeah, I think we're just on the warpath, honestly. We're just on the warpath. And then we're doing this the way we did other series. So now that we're going to get intensive training receive for Shaami, we'll max it off camera. with scrimmage, and then that'll be the final stat, and we'll get the teamwork back as well since we're gonna send her away. But perfect. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And when you all come back, gonna be playing more Blitzball. Until next time.